What's going on? It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the Fighters Channel, the Trainers Channel, the People's Channel. And we got here the one and only Coach Calvin Ford, one of the best trainers in boxing. Yeah, they already talking about training of the year, and I know he don't care anything about that right now. But
Floyd he had a fight of 50 and 0. His uncle ain't good. 50 and 0. I stopped worrying about that crap. I'm gonna let the people call me the champ.
But at the end of the day, you guys are coming off of a spectacular win last week with Frank Martin. So tell me, how's it been so far?
It's the same. I'm humble, man. I got a lot of other stuff going on that I need to worry about. I'm just happy Tank put on a great performance. I'm happy the fans that they was happy. Martin put on the show. He came out the party. And that's what I keep trying to tell people. Not gonna put Tank in front of nobody, ain't gonna fight. What's the point? Martin did push the buttons. You know what I'm saying? And again, like my man Tank said, on to the next one. It ain't never enough. You know what I'm saying? So, it was a real emotional camp, going from 3 months, man. 3 months. And people don't understand the trauma of camp if you're really into camp and stuff that you've been through, what you're going through, relationships, personal life, the gym stuff. That's the only thing that kept me good. Just watching my coaches and my amateur guys was, still working. I was happy for them. Watching them, little kid, Showtime. Montana called me, Coach, I love you. I miss you. When you coming home, So it makes you look forward, coming home and stuff, Seeing my coaches working, man, and they staying out of trouble, Everybody keeps saying we saving the kids saving us.
Ain't that right?
Ain't that right? Just happy to just be worth, just happy to be worth. People respect what you're doing and praise what you're doing and see that you're putting that sincere work.
That's right. So can you tell me, like, coming back to boxing has been like kind of a journey for you and Tank, from the Ryan fight to this one, and also the training camp as well. We'll get right into that right after. But just like coming into the fight with the media press conference, what's the difference? I seen kind of a difference from where I was in Puerto Rico looking at it as far as the media standpoint versus this fight versus Ryan. What would you have to say?
Well, Ryan was one of the first of the biggest fight for that weight class and for Tank too. He said it in his interview, and gloves off, that he was a bit nervous. It was a big fight. But now he's understanding his role and his purpose. And things come with that. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff coming with that, First we was gonna do the fight in Texas, and then we changed the fight to Vegas. That was a good look, good business move, good move of Gervonta saying that's where we need to be at. You know what I'm saying? And they made it happen. The team and all the people that has to be put it together. A little rocky. Sometimes you have to explain certain things, like it's everybody's first time doing it with Prime. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things they're not familiar with, or what they did in the past when we was working with Showtime. You know what I'm saying? We got used to that. Showtime groomed us. Showtime was just like one of our coaches of doing what we're doing. But I see that it did paid off because I watched Gervonta and myself, Kenny, and Russ, how we dealt with things, And then the great thing that I loved about camp, we had a couple of new faces there, but they was always there, especially Earl. Al. Al was a big help to us, you know what I'm saying? He was a great help to us, I want to give shout outs for K. Carone for, giving us the roadmap in Vegas and whatnot. And he was very supportive, man. Good East Coast friend. He gave me love like we normally do, you know. Corona, was there, with us, working, getting certain things that I need to be done and everything. And it was a good camp. It was a peaceful. It was different stages of that camp. You know, this is my first time ever keeping documentation all the way through camp. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait to get home and to evaluate that.
Speak upon Broner being in camp. How was that? How was that?
That was first. It was like, oh man, both of them dudes. Oh man, I got to put up with tank stuff. I'm used to tank stuff. Now I got a new guy, Broner. You know what I'm saying? And to tell you the truth, he gave the stuff to me. I'm here, coach. We went through it, man. He questioned certain things, but he bought into the system. And once he bought into the system, man, I mean, it was a different look. Some days he had good days, some days he had bad days. But he made them days work. And he made them work to a T. I hate saying woulda, coulda, woulda. We had him longer than what we had him for. Because he was putting in work, And the time we had him, man, he put in work, man. And I built a nice relationship with him. You know what I'm saying? I already had a relationship, but the relationship is different, And he was like, call me on. Come here, big home. And then you got to see our youngest, how they work and whatnot. And I said, I ain't doing nothing different than Mike was doing. Mike was doing the same thing, just in a different state. And then one point he had told me, yo, you sound just like Mike. I said, no, I sound you right. I sound like Mike. Mike was like one of my mentors, But it was all good. Just to have him in my presence, I said, they say, damn, Mike had my youngin when I went to the tournament. Now I got his youngin, so it felt good.
Okay. Now, your former opponent, Ryan Garcia, came in with a tank shirt on, right?
That's my guy, yo. And I'm glad that he's happy because he's going through his ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? But he came in to represent. That's what fighters do. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good relationship. I can't wait till that day come again and them two get in the ring again. And it's good. And you see how Ron support him. Ron support him and Tank support him. So so them guys, they know each other. You know what I'm saying? They know it's different. It's different from the eras of the Sugar Ray Leonard, but how would I say? Even Martin said, we beef, but after the fight, it's not like that. Some guys carry it on. You know what I'm saying? Brody came and hollered at me. Brody came and hollered at me. I was sitting up there getting my car valet and whatnot. He came and hollered at me, man. That was a blessing. He sat down and he had a few things. Martin don't have no balls. Okay. But all of them, man. Tiafimo. I seen him at Broner fight. Him and his dad came and hollered at me. So again, like I always say, all of us doing the same thing, trying to support our family, take care of our family. And sometimes a lot of things come at us, man, sideways, front ways. And it's just us trying to deal with it as a human being. That's why you see me, I try to stay humble. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is,
So, Ryan comes with the back of his shirt and it says, rematch me. How likely do you think that fight would be, happening?
No. It did great numbers. I just can't understand all the stuff he did for us and came up clean as a whistle. You know what I'm saying? And going to that fight dirty, but again, everybody got a lot of speculations. You know what I'm saying? A lot of speculation. Mm-hmm. Especially from people saying, "Oh, we got this person in our corner. We're gonna catch whoever dirty." You know what I'm saying? So you gotta pay attention to a lot of stuff. But it's like, damn, he did everything he could to stay clean with us. And he had a brilliant night that night.
So you have no problem rematching him because the numbers did well, and that's not really going to affect you with those results. Is what you're saying?
Everything was good. I just don't know. He's getting greater and greater. That's what he don't know. The stuff that I seen in this camp, I can't wait to the next one. I am looking forward to the next camp. You know what I'm saying? Because we're both on the same page.
Mm. So getting into the fight. Obviously, it looked like you guys were having a lot of fun in the corner. You spoke ahead of time saying that he wasn't ready, and you could kind of see that. Like I felt like there was a lot of relaxation inside there, no hesitation whatsoever to get him eager. But talk to me upon like from round one to like round two.
Well, round one. This is round one. Filling out. I actually treated it like because the sparring partner the Tank had in Tank and Camp. I was like, shit, they had me like cringing. You know what I'm saying? Versus this thing. Don't get me wrong. Martin looked at big. He looked at big. Um, he looked at solid. But again, I know what's under my hood. I know Shorty. Um, he did exactly what we wanted. No one, what you call it. Our plan was to come out getting them, but again, we be patient. Be patient. See what he bringing. He bought what he was going to bring. You know, um, everything was good. Everything was good. Tank started off the way how we wanted him to start it off. Seeing what he had to bring, what he was bringing. And he came. He looked good. He looked good as shit.
He
And
came in a little different though in this fight.
no, he came in. That's how every fight going to be when you fighting somebody of that caliber. You know what I'm saying? It's a different caliber. Like everybody be talking about the Shakur and the Tank fight. It sounds good on paper, but I listen to a fighter say out their mouth. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you don't want to deprive the fans, you know what I'm saying? Because they want to see a fight. Even the side, the different side. Shakur fans want to see a fight. Oh, he can beat him, he gonna do this. And listen to Shakur saying, man, some nights you gotta make the fight boring. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting there saying, I ain't gonna get no engagement out of it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta run around and chase him half the night. What's the point? You know? Of course, he's a master boxer, and everybody say he can box very well. Woo, woo, woo. But again, when I go look at all the guys that stood in front of him, half of them he sparred already. Half of them he had relationships. Half of them he already knew who he was in the ring with. You know what I'm saying? But I believe if Martin would have took that fight with him, we'd have seen something. We'd definitely seen something.
Hmm.
I used to call good money because when you stand in front of a guy that stand in front of your guy and you see glimpses of certain things, you know what I'm saying? That would have been a real interesting fight for Shakur.
You know, he said in a recent interview that for Frank Martin and Tank fight looked like it looked like a pro and an amateur in there. That was his reactions to the fight. He obviously knew that this was going to be an easy fight for Tank, but in the same token, he's fighting a guy that Frank beat, that a lot of people seen that Frank had a lot of trouble with. Artem, which is a guy that's I think a bronze medalist at that as well. Um, what do you think? Do you feel like that's a lineup? Do you think that's a lineup straight for Frank Martin?
Well, we have to wait and see how that performance for Shakur had. Because the reason why he couldn't get Frank Martin, so he got the next best thing, was the guy that gave Frank problem. But again, we don't know why he gave Frank problem. It could have been something going on with him, but he didn't expose it.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He could have been like, oh, just having that happened. This look good. He accepted it. It didn't look good, but he got the win. He did something good. They gave him the W. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
We move on. But I do know one thing. Frank didn't look that way against Tank.
You know, going in back into the fight, I seen that at one point in time, Tank was walking him down with his hands down. Um, did you, by any means, do you feel like you guys kind of carried him for a show for the people?
No, that's going on in Gervonta Tank Davis' mind. You know what I'm saying? He understand what we have to do. And a lot of people don't understand what's going on in the fighter's mind when he fight. You know what I'm saying? It could have been that point in his mind. It's like, fuck it. That's how I can't, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm like, yo, why you doing that? Nigga, I'm trying to see where I'm at. I've been off for a long time. You got it. Handle your business. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Understanding the language and what he's trying to do to be prepared going into this fight. It didn't look like he had any ring rust, did it?
No, not at all.
So
Not at all. Um, so when was it that, because you and I've been listening to a lot of different sparring partners. Everybody says the same thing, even coaches. The relationship that you guys have when it comes down to communication from ring to the fight, and not just in the corner, but the actual live fight. You guys have a different type of communication that a lot of fighters and trainers don't have. When did you guys decide to go for the KO?
no, he already had put that out there. Yeah, I don't like knockouts. I like beat downs. He gave me glimpses of that. He was saying, that's a beat down. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff I like. Where you trying to like, you know what I'm saying? Tank called it 8th round. I don't call no rounds because he might get a guy in the 1st round if he see it fit.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
But at the end of the day, it's a 12-round fight. I learned that from great Floyd. You got to fight all 12 rounds. I seen fights. You see a guy winning the fight, one punch changed the fight. So
I,
again, we just working.
like, as far as the punch placement and the category of punches that you guys use, we got to see a display of like what you guys were working on in the locker room, and it happened to be exactly what that was, how he finished them. Going into preparation, like, without spilling everything, I mean, this is where really the special stuff comes really in play. Like, how do you guys make that decision fast in camp? How does that go about?
Well, he said to me, he said, damn, y'all niggas getting good. I said, nigga, you getting good, so we got to be good too. So it
Mm.
just don't start. I mean, I think the chemistry of what me and Tank been through, we had something both on our chests. We really, if you look at the interview I did with $1 Million Game, you know what I'm saying? We both had something on our chest, the coach and the fighter. You know what I'm saying? The fighter and the coach. So we was in tune with each other. You know what I'm saying? We was so much in tune with each other. We come in, salam each other, went to work. You know what I'm saying? He communicate with me with what's going on with him because I told him, I'm not a mind reader. He didn't give me the will to do that. Let me know communication. And I think that was the key, the communication between each other. You know what I'm saying? And my man Al keeping us on the point. He on the move. You know what I'm saying? And he understand when we get into training mode, just give me what I need. He kept giving me what I need.
Where do you guys find the hunger, and where does he find the hunger in like, exactly getting better? Because I'm talking to other coaches and they're saying that he's getting better and he's at the top of the game right now. Where do you guys find that hunger?
From my conversations and looking at what's going on. See, everybody think I be tripping. I be trying to treat him like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan look at articles, and that's what we do. I look at articles and interviews. Um, it's just when people criticize this, criticize that, don't do that. I said, yo, let's not worry about these things. Let's worry about the fight. You heard what I said in my press conference? I don't care about none of that. Champ, I care about the what? The fight. That's it. You know. Um, Shucks. They label him the face of boxing, so we got to put that face on.
Mm.
What I've seen from him promoting, talking, how he handled himself, man. You know, when he falls short, that's where I'm supposed to pick up the pieces and keep running with it until he said, let's run. You know what I'm saying? And I think we did a great job with that, We did a great job with that. So we both learning. We both learning. We just have to learn. We're going to have distractions that's going to like poke at us, but don't feed into it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's business.
Moment of truth. What's being said in the 8th round? In the corner. Well, the 7th round coming into the 8th, and then what's your reaction when he scores the knockdown, the knockout? It was pretty bad because you seen Frank's head hit the the canvas. What's your reaction?
Well, my reaction is when he started turning it on, he did exactly what Kenny asked him to do. And when I told him two things, I told three things 3 times a different which car because Frank kept trapping and stuffing. You know what I'm saying? And I think when Tank noticed, he said, "Oh, that's what Coach talking about." And then you see him like, "Oh, you gonna give me this?" You know what I'm saying? He said, just took advantage of it. Frank, and we seen it. Everybody, oh, he's down. Tank wasn't down because Frank wasn't really hitting him with no shots. It's just one shot that fucking fucked me up. I mean, bad. Tank looked at him in his face. And like he said to him in his mind, like, hit me. I want to see what you can hit me with. See, can I really take it? Frank hit him right in his eyes and he didn't even buckle, man.
Yeah, he got a beard.
Yo, he didn't even buckle. And it looked, at certain points that we talk about in a fight, all fighters go through it. But it just looked at him. He just looked at Frank like, nigga, hit me. And it was like you could see him telling him that. And Frank threw it. Boom. And he hit him. He looked at Frank like, okay, let me see you can handle mines there. And Frank looked at him like, God damn, I hit him with that right hand. Listen, I hit him with that shit. And he didn't even, nigga, you hit, nigga. He didn't even buckle.
Yeah.
And it was a clean shot.
Mm-hmm.
That was that button. He pushed the button. And when he pushed the button, what happened?
He turned up.
So, like I said, we're into button pushing now. Push them buttons. Which buttons y'all want to push?
So let's talk about it then. So people are speaking upon, Lomachenko. Does he push another button?
Because of his accolades and who he is and whatnot, that's a big button. You know what I'm saying? And he's on the winning side. When he first came here, he fought Salito. We was in the house at the time. You know what I'm saying? And we see him. I never thought he was like. You get what I'm saying? But they paid him, but he did good at coming in the USA and making his money. They're good. You know what I'm saying? But again, now we in that position. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great opportunity for the world. I ain't say the country, I said the world. If them two get in the ring together, because his accolades of what he been and his body of work that he put in boxing says a lot. You know what I'm saying? You notice the guys that did beat him before, you know what I'm saying? Their career, you know what I'm saying? But like I sit there and say, I always talk about them big four. He's one of the big fours. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo, Garcia, Romo. Shakur wasn't even in the door yet because he was fighting at what, 126, 130? Correct?
Who?
Shakur.
Loma?
No,
He
Romo
went.
was always 130, 135. He bounced between them two. Haney.
Haney's 140.
No. When the talk first started, remember the big four
The big four, yeah.
was Haney, right?
Loma.
Lomo, Teofimo, and Garcia.
Yes.
They was the original big four
At 135.
at 130, 135, right around.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Shakur was fighting 126. He jumped into 130 to 136. Then his name started being mentioned. Correct?
Yeah. We're talking about the four kings.
Right. Shakur didn't have nothing to do with it at first. Go back and watch. Look at your stocks and bonds. Go look at it. Go look at the stocks. You know how they read history. Go back and look. Teofimo had beat Lomo. Boom, but he moved up, right? Haney moved up, right?
Mm-hmm. After he beat Lomo.
Right. Garcia moved up, right? Tank moved up, went back down.
Yep.
Nothing changed with the big bull.
Right.
Pitbull, Brody got into the crack because of whatever. Right? Brody got in the crack to Texas, man. Give me that fight. And it was easy to make because of the company people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Brody ran into some problems. Pitbull came in and said, hey, let's party. Became a star that night. Nobody ain't know shit about him.
Right.
So,
now, if you do, like, obviously looking at Loma and looking at Tank, they're around the same size. One's a little, older. They're both southpaw. What do you see in that fight? What would you have to predict in that fight? Another
it's
stoppage?
unpredictable. Again, we training Romo. Great accolades again. And you got Tank. We gotta wait and see how that fight unfolds, how camp unfolds, what the fight gonna be. All that plays a factor. One thing I do know, he got a country behind him.
Mm.
One thing I do know, a lot of people in the world know about him.
Mm-hmm. So you're talking big numbers, is what you're basically saying when we're talking
about
a fight.
It's a great fight for the world.
Mm-hmm.
I said country. I said the world.
Now, talk to me, man. Like, when it comes down to the numbers, what do you think? You think they hit a high?
Only way you can hit a high is when you outdo the great one, Floyd, the master of the pay-per-view, and Canelo. If you can match their numbers, you're in greatness. That's where I look at it.
How did it feel looking at Floyd's Instagram and him saying that posting flyers saying that the fight was postponed?
I'm trying to get over it because I was upset. That's one of the things that's business. Sometimes you can't feed into it, but I was just upset because it's not Floyd, You get what I'm saying? I understand Floyd. I talked to Floyd when we was in camp and when he was around a lot. You know what I'm saying? It just makes me upset because when people say things about Floyd, you don't want to believe it. You know what I'm saying? And then when you start seeing him do certain things, like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, Floyd is Floyd. Floyd is Floyd. I don't know what was going on. He always used to sit there and say, I respect the talent. You know what I'm saying? And I understand because I look at it both ways. He had the same situation with Haney, same situation with Tank. He raised Haney. Haney went this way, right? You know what I'm saying? He did what he said he was going to do with Tank, but you can't hold a person forever if you want to be whole. You know what I'm saying? Especially when people do things. This is how he was raised. Let me keep it real. We don't jump different sides of the fence. When you got kids that's raised a certain way and you sit there saying, this is your guy, but you over here with this guy. Don't look right. You see what I'm going at?
Mm-hmm.
It don't look right. So, that's how he's raised. It's like, I'm supposed to be your guy. I'm rolling with you. So when you start saying that, it makes you start questioning yourself and whatnot, And that's how Tank is raised. You know what I'm saying? That's what he meant by loyalty. You know what I'm saying? If I'm your guy, I'm your guy. Ain't no if ands between,
Do you feel like that ever will be mended?
I mean, anything is possible. Anything is up to the Almighty to do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like when I sit back and look at it, Tank do shit to remind me of Floyd. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get into that. That's grown man stuff, their stuff. You know what I'm saying? It just when I seen it, I was like, come on, man. He want to do the same thing you did. That's what makes boxing great. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
If Kobe was still alive. May God rest his soul. And watch LeBron did what he's doing. Michael Jordan get to see what LeBron doing. You know what I'm saying? And everybody go through it now. And who's the best? Who's this? Who that? That's what makes boxing great. Get that's something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? If we don't have nothing to talk about, it is what it is. That's like when I look at Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, that guy, and he's still pushing. Give me Canelo. Damn, you want Canelo? You know what I'm saying? That's a great fight if it happens. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at it, and everybody was talking about Tank legacy, legacy don't mean nothing until you hang up them gloves or you 6 feet under, and everybody can talk about the body of work that you've done. Right now, the only one that got something to stand on is Floyd. I mean, it's Floyd, 50 and old. You get what I'm saying? And he's still living. So once somebody can touch them numbers, it is what it is.
Do you think they would ever fight?
Oh,
Tank and Floyd?
nah, man, take it. Man, you see how I treat AB? AB and Tank go at it, right? AB and Floyd go at it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. And they're on the same side, man. It's just how would I say? Sometimes we forget where we started from. You know, I don't. I remember I always give thanks to it. I always give praises to it. You know, but at the end of the day, I let them deal with it because I'm an elder. I'm almost 60. I turn 60 in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? I got to worry about the next little youngins coming up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, Shakur's fight's coming up. Obviously, in the chat, we got a super chat here that says, John Irving, Coach, you said Shakur's not the guy. Why is that?
What he meant by I said he's not the guy. It's a different reason why I says that. Why he's saying that. Why I'm saying that. So he can understand why I'm saying that. I know Shakur since he started this thing. Y'all know him as Shakur now. I know him before he came Shakur, before he went to the Olympics, before he did everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't take nothing away from Shakur. I'm looking at business. At the end of the day, business override the fight. You know? And don't you think if they wanted that fight to happen right now, guess what? It'll happen right now. Bob Earn got other things on his mind that he's dealing with. You know what I'm saying? When it's time for it to happen, it's going to happen. As simple as that. Right now, looking at all the young wolves he got in that what you call it. He looking like, which one that can make it to be that yin and that yang? You know, I know Top Rank is changing their model of what they did in the past. You know what I'm saying? Because they got more African American fighters in their state than what they used to have.
That's right.
Am I right or wrong?
Absolutely.
They paying everybody paying attention to. Nah, you better pay attention to what's going on over there. It's coming. It's coming.
You also got Keyshawn Davis calling out Tank now.
I don't even pay attention to that because that's a different you know what I'm saying? Worry about the guys that you got to worry about. You got to stand in front of this in that circle again. It's easy to make them fight in them circles. If y'all don't have anything coming to the table with anything, they're not going to put you on line because the first thing we're going to do is say, here, take this and call it a day. And Bob and all them ain't going there because they watching how much they invest into their investment. Makes sense, don't it?
No, yeah, and in the way that you guys go about the matchmaking too, like, there was talks that Tank is not fighting Native American fighters and slick fighters, and it's like you're from Baltimore. That's what you're gonna be, associatedly where you're gonna be around in the gym. But
Can
when
I
it
say
comes down,
something? Can I say something?
mm-hmm.
Go pull out all them guys' fights and go look at everybody's resume. Then come back and holler at me. That's one thing I look at.
Mm. With this fight particularly, do you feel like you crossed that top level when it comes down to a Native American slick fighter?
Listen, Tank fought everything in the amateurs.
Mm-hmm.
Enough said.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, them dudes weren't even mentioned. But when he went and fought that first world title, all of them knew who he was. They just getting to know these guys, and they ain't even do anything yet. And
Mm-hmm.
Tank even said, "I ain't do nothing yet."
Right.
Am I right or wrong? I'm speaking facts. They ain't even do nothing. Look at the names on their resume. Go look at the names. Are they household names that people know?
No.
Come on. It's a process, and we're going through our process.
Mm-hmm.
Going through our process of developing and try to reach them high heights. And it takes time. And they're gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? But they have to be willing to listen, you know.
Right. Nope. Thank you for the $5, Coach Calvin. What's up? We took the picture. Me, you, Antonio Russell. I like how you're passionate about your
Thank you.
fighter as far as the kids.
Yeah, thank you. I'm always like, hey, Russell and all of them know that, man. I see Gary Russell, his youngest brother, man, he came and gave me a hug, man. He said, yo, you ain't changed not one bit. I remember you was in the corner with me and Nuke was going at it. Then I was with Barry, with Broner. Nuke got on the phone and said, Coach, guess what I'm doing? I'm training the kids. And I said, man, you making Mike happy as shit right now. I grew up with them. I was the young coach around the young fighters that was blossoming, and then they see me, this is real dude right there, you know.
Now, John Irvin, thank you for the $2. Would Tank ever move up to 140 pounds?
Man, you see what we waking.
You weighed in at 133.
Why should I? Do I have to?
You think it'll be easier for you guys to move down than to go up?
We it got to be a good reason, and that reason is coming along slowly but surely.
Mm-hmm.
That
What do
reason
you?
coming along slowly but surely.
No, no, for sure. And do you feel like every move in the chessboard that you guys make today is strategic for what's the final plan?
Well, we're trying to get you the queen and the king. That's when you're playing chess. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure all your moves is the right move because something can go wrong.
Mm-hmm. Uh, John Irvin, Tank whoops, all of them though. Thank and Freeze Temp, Mill City Boxing Channel, Calvin Ford on point. Oh, coach is always on point. Oh, they
Thank you.
don't
I
know.
appreciate that, y'all. They
Coach,
don't know about our conversation.
that's a fact.
Y'all know, man, this guy right here, he be helping me out thought-wise a lot when I talk. Sometimes I say, man, I can't talk to him because he be in my head sometimes. I think he be trying to live rent-free, so I don't talk to him that much. But when we do talk, he make me go, like I said in your home, that's something to investigate right there.
So, the Sando Martin and Devin Haney fight it was a purse bid, and Bob Arum picked it up.
Okay.
Um, obviously he was the only one interested in the purse bid. Actually, uh,
Mhm.
Eddie Hearn didn't want no part of it. What's your thoughts on that possibly and he might want to retire for 2 years?
That got me for a minute, but I know Bill ain't gonna let that happen. And Devin, don't do that. I'm talking to me to you personally. Don't retire for 2 years, my man. For what? You good. Um, Bob have another reason, you know, and you can't sleep on Bob. He's been around for centuries. You know what I'm saying? He's been around before Floyd. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
something is in his mind or something that he see that we ain't seeing why he did that because Bob don't usually do that. So he
That's
must
right.
got something else on the horizon that we ain't seeing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about when them guys be playing them stocks and bonds again. You know what I'm saying? They might got some inside trading that we don't know nothing about.
Right. You know, like looking at some of the names that you guys are already talking about, like if you're talking about like, you know, Loma and Shakur, I mean these are all guys at top rank. They have the other guy from Australian that just beat forget his name. But yeah, like these are is undisputed at 135 pounds. Is that like some like a goal? Is that like an accomplishment that you guys are going for?
It could for both sides. The only one I think is on that could happen, and that's that it's their model of happening, and it happens on PVC side, but it's not that many that it happens undisputed. But Bob and them, that's one of their models that they do all the time. If you go back and check history, they does that a lot. You know what I'm saying? I think they did that more than any company alive looking for that undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it enhanced the business.
Right. Right, 100%. And that is that something that would be accomplishment for you as a coach as well, or no?
Well, I mean, this is how I look at it, man. I take blessings according to the blessings that's come. Opportunity arrives and it makes sense for both sides because you need both sides to actually agree with it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Fighters won't fight everybody. Fighters not scared of nobody. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they don't understand what's being put in. If a fighter had to put all his money up to do his own show, somebody ain't fighting.
Oh, so Devin Haney couldn't have bid on himself for the purse bid?
Did he? Did he?
No, I think he was busy. No.
Okay. Let me rewind this, and I'm not calling him out. Name a fighter that done it.
Mm, mm,
Enough said.
I like it. I like it. Tata Goya, thank you for the $5. Future Hall of Fame coach Kenny, coach. Thank you. Tank will fight Edwin de los Santos? Question mark.
It got to make sense to Bob again.
Well, that's PBC. De los
I
Santos.
mean, if he in our house, but again, that's not. I'm gonna give you an example. Lamont Rose just won a trophy. Just won a belt with PVC, but he's still in beds with Golden Boy. But I don't know certain situations with certain people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Them contracts and agreement means a lot on paper, man. And nobody, how would I say, some contracts that I've seen that some people muffles off. You know what I'm saying? They can't say, talk about it, or do anything, or make any moves. You know what I'm saying? Um, we just don't know what type of relationship that people is in to actually make it happen. You know what I'm saying? You know,
what do you think about the purse bid being, at that stock at 2.4 million for that fight?
like I get. See, you gave me that information today, so I really didn't go research it because I'm still on my high. You know what I'm saying? But it's on my radar now to go wonder why to see what is he thinking of. You know what I'm saying? Or why he did it, or what's going on, and look at what's in his camp, or why he did that. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a reason why he did it because he did it.
Well, Bob was the one that put the offer in, the bid in for 2.4 because
But
he
it's a
remember he Sandor Martin is his fighter. He signed him.
but you understand what I'm saying?
Bob played some chess there.
Right. I don't know why. I had to go see what type he played chess. I go see, damn, I made that move. That's why I'm at that because you just gave it to me today.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna go look. It's a reason why he did it because Bob don't usually do stuff like that.
My question to you is, if he drops the belt and doesn't fight him, where is where does his market value lower than that, or does it stay would the promoters look at it like, all right, maybe if he has a better opponent, obviously it's going to be more money, but
that's
these
the whole idea. That's the whole idea, to take that bone and have some type of attraction or something to bargain with at the table.
right.
So you got you. That's just like the Devin and Garcia fight, and you kept hearing me saying, "Oh, you need bargaining chips to come to the table." It's always bargaining somewhere when you're doing business. It's always. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you make business move forward. What you're going to give up or what you're going to take.
And it seems to me that, Pitbull Cruz has a lot more bargaining chips now.
Then all of them, to tell you the truth. In
Right.
my opinion, he has the best bargaining chip. You know what I'm saying? But what price he want to pay with them bargaining chips that makes sense to him?
Mm. Mm. I like it.
And
No,
knowing his people that's handling him, they very sharp. Because I'm watching how they moving them. You see how they moving them? Well, he skating on ice skate right now. Hey, he like, and he's doing it right. He's doing it right. He keeping it right. So when that call come, he gonna be like, hey, it's coming.
Tata Goya, it was nice to meet you in person as well. Appreciate you. Well connected. Who do you think won the Russell and Puello fight,
I
coach?
couldn't believe what I seen the decision, man. But I didn't watch the whole fight because I was turned in what I was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then my man lost too.
Mm-hmm.
I was too crazy with losses that day. That both of them really called each other out to fight each other.
Right. And it
So
was
that's a crossroad. Can turn into a mega fight, but a great fight. If I was in charge, that's what I would do. He got lost, he got lost. They both called each other out. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put y'all two together. Whoever come out the ashes, they the man ass.
yeah. And they were both close fights.
Very close, I heard.
Mm-hmm.
So again, that's what makes boxing what? Exciting.
Exactly.
That
You know,
might happen. That might happen.
it's funny because there's a lot of people trying to bring down those fighters instead of just bringing up the division and just saying, listen, you forgot about Puello. He used to be a former champion, and this guy
Yeah.
from Australia really won it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And he's a hugger, but he got the job done.
He did it his way.
He did it
And I
his
did
way.
my way. He hugged his way through.
Uh, John Irvin, thank you for the $5. Coach, what does Tank generate so much power in his punch? How does he generate so much power in it?
As he was a kid, I used to call him a Mercedes and a BMW smashed together.
Is there certain workouts that you recommend boxers to?
I'm not going to tell you that until I'm 6 feet under, and then you will have the coach's Calvin manual to tell
Oh,
you my secrets. If you look at all my kids in my gym, they crack like that.
mm. Free stamp. Thank you for the $2. Tank looking so good, very exciting to watch. How good did he look in your eyes? Great
I
history.
ain't see it yet. I ain't see it yet.
How
He
many?
was crisp. He was crisp. I think his next fight, he would give me glimpse what I know he had in him.
Mm.
Because I seen certain things in camp, man, had me saying, oh my God. Mm. And I seen it, but that shit, when that nigga got hit in his face, that shit I looked at him like, damn, this nigga didn't even sit there. It's like I could read his mind. And he was in front of mine. He said, nigga hit me. So I said, oh, he didn't even do this. Or did this, he did this. He said, that's all you got. And it was like he was saying, then he coming from here, it was like it was coming from his mind. And he said, they said, okay, let's go. That's the shit I was talking about. That's that shit I'm talking about. When you can actually feel it, see it. And when he started going to work, I said, okay, that's the, you hear what I say? Glimpse.
Do you guys feel like, you guys were really bringing them out that night? I heard it was like really, really packed. Did it feel like normal? Like, because we don't really get a
Oh,
lot of these big fights like that. Obviously,
man,
Canelo's gonna be
like
known.
I said, the best to come, boy. The world about to get it next.
Mm.
The world about to get it in. Them two, the Matrix, and Tank. And you gotta remember, I ain't even gonna put it out there. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna wait till the signs first. You just gave me my motivation for camp.
Yeah.
You just gave it to me.
Mm.
Man, you just gave it to me. I'm gonna be like this now. I understand. I got going out Rise podcast, man. For they lean on me, but man, it was a pleasure talking to you, man. Good
I
this
got
great
one.
week.
I got one more for you though.
Come on, let's go.
Before you leave, this
All right.
this Leonard Ellaby situation. Can you fill us in on a little bit like what's going on?
I'm not gonna talk about that reason why, because Leonard, it's been like a great mentor for me on different sides, grooming me because he's been places I've never been, Again, that's how would you say that's under my pay grade. You
Okay.
know, I feel a certain way again because I found out about it with Tank and Floyd. Then it's Floyd and Leonard. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know the whole picture, so I'm not gonna say anything. But no, this it's I seen legacy of teams that's been together for so many years. You know what I'm saying? That actually grew me going through situations and whatnot. But only the Almighty know what's going on, and only them know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, certain people have to make certain decisions that's going to benefit them. So again, I can't make the call. I can just tell my opinion, and I try to keep my opinion to myself. And that's it. It hurts me real bad, and it's a saying: if you can't do anything about it, stay quiet or say something about it or deal with it with your hands.
No November though. No November date. Is it possible November you guys are possibly coming back?
I don't know. It was talk, but I don't know yet until it happens. Right now, we're gonna enjoy this win. Wait to see if the papers get signed and that contract come across our desk. It's a fight.
Did we find out how special Tank is in that fight, or we did not?
One thing you did find out when people left, like I said in the press conference, I want to fight like Tank.
I liked it. Tank's a special goat. We needed that A tier guy. Next, coach. Let's go. That's the only thing that's left is the top 20 at all time. Mills, what's up? Man, congratulations, coach. Man, I really appreciate you stopping by. Um, let everybody know where they can find you. Also, let everybody know about the foundation as well that I'm going to be donating
Yes.
as well. Thank you,
We have a
Charles Edward
Rise.
Cheese, for helping me out
We
as
have a
well.
Rise Inc. 501c that I'm trying to work on something for my kids, man. Like again, that's where Tank came from. Um, I'm trying to make sure that I can't take care of everything by myself. I'm not going to ask Tank to take it because he's working on some big projects for me that I'm asking him to do this for me. But this right here, I want everybody say, remember, everybody talk about they for what we do, support what we do, because I'm going to make what I'm doing transparent, what I'm doing. So when you see what I'm doing, you can say, yo, I had something to do with that. And it's going to come a party for us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's want to be with us, that's want to be in our circle, because it's just not just the bus. It's everything that we do with the bus and what we're trying to accomplish. So I can show the world. So I can show the world if we come together as a unit, nobody can't stop us.
That's And now, as far as the bus is concerned, what type of bus are you looking to get?
I'm looking for a Greyhound, Joe. I'm looking for the big boy. I ain't looking for nothing little. When I finish with that bus, y'all gonna be proud of it. That's right. I'm putting some change into it. Kenny putting some change into it. Yo, man, Kenny was doing a lot, man. People don't even know, man. you know, like that day when I did that interview, man, I actually had a breakdown of all the stuff that built up in me. You understand? But it wasn't a breakdown as a bad breakdown. It's a breakdown to be thankful that I have the ability to get up every morning to keep pushing it. Because sometimes, man, you can get to a point, man, like I can't do it no more. And look at me, I'm laughing, I'm smiling, we was kicking it. I ate a good meal. I treated myself to a cinnamon bun at what you call it, you know what I'm saying? I had a nice meal. And everybody home, good to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, we did it. We brought the fans. We brought the fans to fans. You understand? That's what it's all about. So stay tuned for the next one.
I feel like everybody learns from every experience. What did you learn from this? Where do you think your fighter and all the fighters that were in the camp, in the locker room, learned from this experience itself?
The most important thing that I learned from this more than money, patience. A friend of mine, we was locked up together just recently. He said, Cal, I'm down. What am I going to do? I said, keep slinging that jab and just stay patient. And that's what we're doing. We slipping punches and staying patient.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate it. Once again, man, for coming on. Um, Congratulations again.
Thank
Congratulations
you, man.
again. And I
Appreciate
can't
it.
wait to
Appreciate
see
it.
you guys. You think we'll see you? How many times do you think we'll see you this year?
We hoping one more.
One more?
We hoping one more. This year's almost over with. But I think we get because you look at the preparation, them doing that doing. We get through fast enough. We might get to them, man. But we might get one in.
Mm.
Kenny
First
made
pro-
a statement 2025 when we're gonna fight Shakur. It shouldn't even happen.
mm.
When he says stuff like that, it's like, something he must have got a vision or something came to him to make him say something like that.
Right. Right. Yeah, we definitely want to be able to make sure we get all these fights that you say that we're gonna get.
They
And
coming, Joe. We seeing some great fights, man. We've been seeing some great fights. So there's no way. I remember when the pandemic was going on, and when we came off the pandemic, oh, ain't nobody fighting, they ain't fighting boxing. What they saying, they?
mm.
So everybody forget they don't reflect. One thing about me, I'm gonna reflect.
Kenny thinks that Shakur is the number two lightweight. Who do you think is the number two lightweight?
I always got to get Shakur because he's one of us. I'm gonna give Shakur that. I did have Shakur that, but again, I didn't. I didn't. What you call it? Well, you got to. Oh no, you can't say that. Romachenko up in there.
And he got a title.
Yeah, they got to tell you. So at first, we went through the same thing. I was playing a game with this girl. You probably said she probably put it up, and she said, "They said I want you to give me your top five." And I had to strategically take my time giving it to her because you had to be moving people back and forth. So when I sit there, said I would have put Shakur two, but then I had to retract that because then I had to put Romachenko two. You know what I'm saying? Because of his accolades that he's been doing. That's why I said they say it's a difference between Shakur and him. You know what I'm saying? Because of his accolades that he already nobody hasn't achieved his accolades yet. You know what I'm saying? Um, um, she asked about Frank Martin. I gave Frank Martin. I think I gave Frank Martin number 4 there. And who was the fifth one at 135? Tank, Romachenko, Shakur, Tank, Romachenko, Shakur, Frank Martin, Pitbull. Or no, but Pitbull moved up to 140. He got a dog at 140. You know what I'm saying? So Frank
hmm
Martin, so Frank Martin, they the only 4 that I can think. I can't think of. On the other guy that Bob just did the purse bid with.
If that Pitbull rematch was to happen, do you think you guys would care for the title at 140, or to do it at 140, or would it probably be the same?
Be the same. They the same. You don't need a title. Pitbull can stay at 140, man. Russell with them guys up there. He still have his what you call it. Again, that would be the smart move to do.
Because you've already captured a title at 40 before.
Yeah, so why would I try to chase 40 again? For what? Then I'm back in the mix with that bullshit again.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. So like undisputed sounds a little bit more attractive.
Wouldn't it be? Because that was the whole idea before Haney gave up the belts. That fight would have happened, but Haney gave up the belts because he couldn't make the weight. Understandable. So now it's floating back around. That should be that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then when you look at it, we've been making 135. We've been getting down there close to 130. Go look at all our weigh-ins.
Yeah. He's been staying a lot more disciplined.
Oh, what he's doing? He's doing it. He's doing it. He's definitely doing it. And he's really going to be doing it because now he understands the difference between just gobbling it out and being disciplined of what to put in your body. That's just like he said, Coach, you mean to tell me you and Kenny came in here and you just stop eating meat? Yeah. And then once he did it, fasting on him on the run, I said, now I see why you the way you is.
They said, Tata Goya said, did Tank throw the freedom belt in the trash? Question mark.
No, I have the freedom belt with me, actually. And all his belts I have with me. Tank worried about one thing.
Coach, what nationality is Gervonta?
It's American.
100%.
African American. 100%.
Okay. I've been getting messages, people hitting me up. Check on Google. What is it? What is it, Mills? Ask the coaches.
Well, when he can go for Puerto Rican and he can go for Mexican.
Right.
And the reason why I said that we was in the amateurs, right? And one of them pulled the smoke alarm in the hotel. I said, well, how do you know who did it? So I said, go pull the tape up. I looked at the tape of all the guys was together. They was all Hispanic kids from Philly, all hanging out having fun to the hotel because the championship night was over with. You know what I'm saying? So kids, they ain't got to. I ain't got to cut weight none of that shit. They running all through the hotel, right? Having fun. I have it, and I'm looking at the camera and I'm watching all them standing up there like playing. I'm looking at them, so I don't say nothing. I'm looking. I said, oh shit. I said, all of them look Spanish in that crowd, because all of them looked at the light. You know? He played right in with them. I think somebody got that picture too, and they took a picture of it. I remember that shit. I got the little small picture. You see him like that?
Yeah. What was your favorite moment of the whole show, the whole Vegas experience?
My favorite moment of the whole show. Of the show or just Cat Perry?
Just how about both?
The sparring.
Yeah.
The sparring was good. And Tank coming in, being a professional of actually, the press conference, the weigh-in, everything. Just watching him work. That was my epic moments.
Now you're getting a lot of praises for your coaching. Has any other fighters have approached you and say, "Hey, coach, I need to join your team"?
That's a good one, man. But I'm not gonna say that right. Just stay true, y'all. Ain't trying to get me. I gotta go, man.
You told me you was gonna give it. You told me you was gonna
give it. Nah, you good. You real good. But guess what, y'all? Stay tuned. We'll see what's gonna happen next. All right, man. I'm gonna say peace. Y'all have a great night, y'all. Mills, you're good at it, man. You the phone, man.
I appreciate you. My brother. My brother. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? That was Coach Calvin. Gervonta Tank Davis is head coach. We got a couple people on the live. What's going on? How'd you guys enjoy the interview? Yeah, what's up, bro? What's going on? How'd you guys like the Tank fight? Man, that shit was marvelous, man. You know what I mean? He got in there, got the work, got the job done. You know? Facts. Yo, bro, that was such a dominant situation. Just like he just knew that he was gonna beat him. And then when they're recording the corner, like in the corner, he's saying that like, yo, he's still a little strong. You know what I'm saying? He's still a little strong. Yeah. You know, and then he's saying like, yo, he's slowing down now. He's slowing down. It's just like you could tell that he just knows what he's doing. He has his game plan and he is, executing it. It was brilliant, bro. Brilliant performance. Brilliant. Yeah, and you could tell he knew he was tiring him out. You know what I mean? He was moving around. He was using the corners and stuff like that. But you could tell, you could see that. You know what I mean? From a long mile away. So yeah, man, his game plan was good. Yeah, that's another thing. Frank Martin saying that, I started hanging in the ropes too long. I got too confident. I'm not sure that's why he started chilling on the ropes. I'm not sure it's because he got too confident. I just think he started getting tired. You know what I'm saying? And then he started feeling that power, even when he was trying to escape the corner. Like Tank was shooting him shots to where he was supposed to be at, to the body. Boom. He's just breaking down, and he knows it. He lost his confidence in the matter of like a round and a half, bro. His confidence went from like super high to like super low. Like it was amazing, bro. Like literally like a dominant, just perfection, a performance to perfection. I got my other man right here, Nuke, in the building. What's going on, Nuke? What you think about the interview? Appreciate the donations as well, man. Everybody, smash the like button. We got over 800 people on the live. Make sure you guys go out your way. Smash that like button to improve the visibility of the show. Shout out to Coach Calvin. Great interview as always. Nuke, talk to me nice or don't talk to me at all, baby. That was a fine interview. That was a good interview. I was telling Coach Calvin, I was the one that was with Tonio. He said, when he was telling you the story about Tonio getting a hug, when he seen the younger brother, that's what I was telling him, so I was the one that was with him. But that was a good interview. As far as the fight, like, I was live at the fight. We already seen it coming. Like, we seen the tape. I guess when you watch it on TV, it's kind of different because, like, everybody thought, like, the beginning rounds, like, Frank dominated the beginning rounds, which I feel like he did it good by keeping the jab in his face, but we seen him applying pressure, and we seen, like, every time he got caught in the corners, he was getting nervous. Like, it's like he was getting nervous and trying to, and then when Tank hit him with, like, a hook in, like, the third round, everybody inside was like, oh, it's over. Like, we seen, like, how he looked when he got hit. It's like, it kind of took a fin to him. And it's like he was trying to survive a little bit after that. I will survive. Yeah, it's like he definitely like survival mode. Like that fourth, fifth, sixth round was like he was trying to. It was more survival. So Shakur said it looked like an amateur in there. He looked like an amateur in there. It seemed like Shakur getting that smoke right next. Backing up. I'm like, it's like he stopped knowing the distance of the range. Like he didn't know where he was at in the range. He kept like getting pulled up on the rope a lot. Right. So, talk to me, guys. I mean, like, if Tank fights Loma next, is that a fire fight? I want to touch up on that Frank joint real quick. I mean, it kind of looked like he was there to survive. Let me get I ain't been on this for a while. Yo, it kind of looked like he was there to survive. But then again, I feel like that was his game plan, to not stay in front of him. You know what I'm saying? He was using his feet a lot to the point where it kind of looked like he was like a little running away a little bit. I mean, going circles and circles and circles and circles and circles. We go in circles and circles and circles and circles. One corner to the other, and like a half a second. I'm like, how did this man come from the ground? Like he was kind of running a little much, but I mean, he was trying. He was doing his combinations when he was setting things up, but like you could tell that it wasn't nothing that was bothering Tank, and I feel like he should have noticed that, and
he wasn't trying to commit too much on those punches. So I feel like when he noticed that, he should have, instead of like losing confidence, he should have sat down more on his punches. Because so you're either gonna, if you lost your confidence, you're either gonna get knocked out or you're gonna have to like fight out of it. You feel me? And I feel like he was then at that point. Then he was like, all right, I'm just trying to survive. So I mean, I don't know. He fought all right, man. He fought good.
Was Tank carrying him by any means?
Yeah, I feel like he was. That's what I'm just saying. I feel like he was. Like, I feel like he could have probably stopped him before that. He could have applied more pressure before that. I feel like he let up. Like, nah, man, because if you get go ahead, my fault. I feel like I say after like about the fourth round, like the third, fourth round, I feel like Tank knew he had him. Like he started like looking at the order and smiling like he gone. Like then like the next round he started like loosening up a little bit, like he wasn't applying as much pressure as he was, you know, like that fourth round. I feel like he's trying to like, I don't know if he was trying to like his body. He's trying to not let him build his confidence up. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let me let him get from a round or two in. Let me let him build his confidence up. Let me figure out what he's gonna be doing, and let me let him show that power. I feel like once he had that power, he was like, I don't know, man. But once he got caught, you know that probably was gonna be over. Is that if he would have got greedy too early, like I don't know, you could always get touched up with mice, man. Like,
ooh, D1 Hooper says Loma stops Tank. What you guys think about that?
Who said that? Nah, I don't think that.
I just said, yeah, said the most. I just looked at the most like wildest comment and I just read it.
I think it'll be a great fight. But I don't see Loma stopping. I don't think it'll be a great fight. I think he's gonna smoke him.
Loma loses to Haney, but he stops Tank.
Yeah. Nah, hell no. Great logic. He said Loma stop Tank. Not he beat him.
No, he said stops. I thought I read it wrong, but then I was like, nope, that says Loma. No, that says Loma.
But you know what's the whole crazy thing I be saying? Like when people be saying Tank hasn't fought nobody, right? But who do they want him to fight then? Like everybody put gonna be, he takes him out, and then they say he hasn't fought anybody. Then he fights the next person, and this is the next person, and then like Rolly, he takes out Rolly, so he took out Garcia, and it's like how many more people got to take out to say he fought somebody? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to ask you a question. Somebody, Mike is excellent. Hey,
go ahead, Nuke.
Hey, I want to ask you a question real quick. How y'all think of Frank Martin and Devin Haney fight go?
I like Frank.
I like Frank. Yeah, I do Frank too.
I've been telling my friends that for a minute. They used to laugh at me. My friends used to laugh at me when I say that. They're not laughing no more. Oíste.
You said what? Say, Cody?
I said a lot of my friends used to laugh at me when I said that, but they're not laughing no more. 7B for life. Thank you for the $5. Tank tired him out, but by pressuring him, not by making Frank chase him around. Think about the one he boxed him moving around forward. I mean, it's true that the fainting of Tank and the pressure, that's definitely all Tank for sure. You know, he's the one that's making them go in, you know, in circles.
Especially after he touch you up and you feel that crack.
You felt it in the shoulder. You're like, oh, damn. I mean, rolling. What? He rolling.
Yeah, I see him getting hit to the body, and you know when like somebody just like starts boxing and they're in the ring and they get hit, and they're like moving their whole like body like. Yeah, I think when Frank hit him with a good punch in the second round. I think after he felt that, he felt like, man, he ain't got nothing for me. I can walk straight to him.
That's another reason why he went rolling because he was like, damn, if I hit him with the brick with the 8-ounce gloves this time, and all that hype about the brick in the Mayweather Diablo, this time we're 8 ounces, papito. Eat that. Eat that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I guess he had a game plan, but when he started going off and not working, like, as soon as he lost his confidence, you got to do something to switch that up, bro. Like, confidence, like, like, you got, you know, commit, and if that works, if you're touching the confidence, see if you're faking it, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't just get out. Like, I mean, it was a little,
I understand what Shakur was saying though. There's certain things in the high level pros that you do that will stop you from going rolling, and it will make you go in and do different pivots, do different things in there that he don't need to look like that, and that way you get pressured, fatigued, and boom, you know
so
he.
what do you think would happen in Shakur versus Tank fight if that was happening?
Don't ask me that question. Ask you that question and those guys this question. You already know.
Shakur knows how to take steam off that punch, and it's not gonna look like Adrien de los Santos, bro. I mean, you know, whether his shoulder was injured or not, like he didn't left his left hand. He did not use it. So he beat Adrien de los Santos with one hand, you know, his lead hand. It's not gonna look like that. I mean, Shakur's a better inside fighter than Tank. Like I'm talking about, like, you know, head control. Man, he's not fighting Tank inside and shit like that. Obviously not power and shit, but
I think Shakur do almost everything better than Frank does.
Yeah.
Besides power, I think Frank might got the power up department.
Yeah, but even the power, his shots are sharper. Like, they're sharper, I feel like, more crisp. But his speed he throws slow, bro.
No matter what, that little ding, I know that Frank got that ding after you get hit. You know that shit that you get hit, you're like shaking a little bit. You're like, yeah, Frank got that.
Yo, man, Haney trying to take 2 years off now, man. Man, that's crazy.
Vacation, vacaciones.
Yo, Garcia got a mandatory. He got a mandatory, and he's taking 2 years off. Yeah, but you seen what Bob Arum said about Teofimo? If he retires, if he vacates WBC.
What?
What you say? Gave him a like that. Who gave him a shot? Teo has a date in September or something like that. Like so that possibly Devin could fight him if he retires the WBC belt if he don't want to fight Sanders. Because Bob Arum's the one that you know what I'm saying, bid it, you know, top rank. So he has both Teo and Sanders, you know what I'm saying, or in the same fight for Devin. So if I saw it on Twitter or something, they have it up. You know, if you don't want to fight, if he picked WBC that Teo has a date in September, I think it was October, November. You know, then Devin and Teo could be made. You know, so I mean,
listen.
Then that's a little bit. I think. You know what I'm saying, and it's a real guy. So. Devin going through PTSD, man. He ain't trying to fight right now. He going through PTSD. That's soft, bro. That's soft, bro. Like, but fighters go through that though. Like, especially that trauma he went through. Bro, I ain't trying to hear that, bro. That's how I know every time all his sparring.
Nah, but it happens, bro. It happens, bro.
I know it's like, look at Adrien Broner against Madonna. You said what? Adrien Broner went through that. He said he went through that when after he fought Madonna. Bro, fighters go through PTSD. They don't want to let their hands go. They get punched on. Scared to let their hands go. We don't want to count. I mean, I understand because I see Rolly going through it, but I see Rolly going through it, but like, I just know now. I know that when Garcia said that he was giving Devin Haney work in sparring, and that he got kicked out because he was giving him work, and Haney said, "Oh, he got kicked out because he wasn't giving me no work." I know it's a lie. The same thing with Nova. with this dude Nova. I know it's a lie. I know they was giving him work, so they kicking everybody out that's working. I know now.
Shout out to my guy Tata Goya. I seen him in Puerto Rico. Salute to you. It was nice to meet you, bro.
Hey, Coda. What's up? I seen Rolly at the gym. He like he having a ball. He was thinking about like he was going to go PTSD then. He like he was having.
Damn, te pasaste. Whoa. Told him off.
Hey, yo, Nook. Yo, Antuanne got robbed, bro. I ain't trying. Hey, when you called me,
Suavemente. Listen, it was a close fight.
When you called me, I was arguing, cussing the rest out. Yeah, bro, because that's why I was trying to call you. I'm like, yo, bro, that's crazy. Like, cause Puello did a great fight. Like,
hit the like button, y'all. Show the love.
Man, he was perfect. He boxed nice and all that. But Gary just edged a lot of those rounds. Like
the later rounds though weren't looking too good though, and that's like the last.
The last 3 rounds was looking bad.
But that's like those last minute impressions for the judges be meaning a lot, yo.
Yeah, but that can't mean nothing if you're judging it by round. And then if you're judging it by round, you can't just fix the first 2 points off. He won the last 3 rounds, so let me fix the first 3. And then Cole, they minus 2 points. How you take 2 points off and he still won 114? Nah, held it for the holding, the clinching, and the low blow. Nah, he got warnings for the low blow. And 1 for clinching for the holder. He got warning for low blow, bro. He got a point taken. Oh, warning. How much you want to bet? I done watched the fight 4 times.
I believe you watched it 4 times.
You might be right. I'm telling you, like, I thought he was going to take a point off too, but nah, like, he just gave him a hard warning. But I mean...
Yo, Nook's like, I didn't watch it 4 times.
I mean, he did the same thing. Nah, I was there. I watched it 1 time. After watching it live, I watched it once. No, listen, to me, Gary edged a lot of those rounds. I just feel like since they always see him knocking people out and stuff like that, it's almost like Tank and Pitbull. Like, he didn't knock him out, so he lost the fight. Like, come on, bro. Like, and it's that ring rust. That ring rust is obvious. His timing was a little off. He had to like get it together. You know what I'm saying? And somebody said it on here. I think it was Redman. Like the speed, he's throwing every punch at the same speed. He's not like, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, everything at the same power. He's choking his punches. I mean, but still, bro, to me he edged a lot of those rounds out. Like the first judge scored at 118, I think 109. I scored at 117, 110. Because the point, 117, 111 minus the point. I scored at 9 rounds to 3.
Yeah. Bueno. We got here. He had to go to the body more. Maybe. What's up, K9? What's up, Champ? What you up to, man?
Did he go by the body more? Who need to go body more?
Antuanne?
I mean, nah, he did. He right about that. We was yelling that when he hurt him to the body. He like go to the body. He did hurt him, and Puello started acting.
He was headhunting a little bit, and Puello. That was one thing about Puello. He had his head on the swivel, and he had the pivot. So he would pivot, and then he would make Gary miss, and it looked buffiao. Honestly, it looked good. It looked like. Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. You're making somebody look funny sometimes. Even there was that point I even seen Gary was like going, okay, I got you. Like good shit. Like.
Yo, his left hook counters were on point though. I ain't gonna lie. Puello's
straight.
Counters were sharp, bro. Like that. I think that's why the judges probably gave him the rounds because.
It was a good game. It was a good game plan. He kept it on the outside. It looked like he had the longer reach, and it was easy to see when Gary be doing these short double jabs, very short, right? He doesn't really step too much in, but he keeps it very tight.
At the same time.
But yo, you could see that he just was like, "Oh, you're gonna do it short. You're gonna miss. Oh, when you miss, he's just like, boom. You don't even need a pull because you know you're gonna miss. So your pull's gonna be really short.
Yeah.
Boom." And it was just the shorter arms. That game plan worked. At the end.
If somebody said I'm his brother, and I say 7'5".
These are all close fights. You know what I'm saying?
Who's that? Junior? Yeah, I was Junior. I mean, yeah, it was close.
All close fights. Everybody that lost was close. You know what I'm saying? Besides Frank and Haney.
Man, I just want to see, man, Tank go ahead and get Haney up, fight Haney, get him up out of there, get those belts, you know what I'm saying?
Who wants to see that? Who wants to see that?
Mel, my man don't have. My man, that's the youngest brother. That's Jerry's youngest brother. Right there, he said it was close, but he think bro pulled it off. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
To me, he did.
I can see that.
That's the youngest Russell right there.
Antonio. Antonio.
You just said he won. Coach. Yeah, that's why I said I'm not his brother. You feel me? And I think he won, but shit, I don't know, man. I mean, he got to stay active, man. Like now, he's gonna have to do a lot to get back up there. Like he's gonna have to do a lot, and that shit sucks for real because he was right there to fight. Like I think he was what, #1 contender or something, or was it way up? They was fighting for the.
He'll be champion again. He'll be champion.
So the winner of that was gonna get a shot at the winner between Haney and what's the name?
Martin.
Yeah, Martin.
Martin.
But to say that Plato beat him and he's the only one that ever, although it was an amateur and shit like that, but his skills are skills, you know what I'm saying? And he had them. It's just, the activity is killing, like, it killed his junior, you know what I'm saying? It killed Russell Jr., it's killing him. They just gotta be active for real, I mean.
Yo, Coda, Shakur and Tank, stop playing games.
It depends when the fight happens to me.
Okay.
You won't ask me no more, how man. It depends when the fight
Frank.
happens. Really like what I had to say.
Franco.
If Shakur grows into his like man strength, like say the fight happens in late 2025, I don't even know, bro. The fight is gonna be super close. Like now, Shakur, by then he'll have like 2-3 more fights. He's gonna be probably more confident. He's gonna just have that man strength. He's gonna be able to sit more.
Hypothetically, this is what you're thinking.
Right now, I think hypothetically. Right now though, I think Tank. Right now.
Right now.
I mean, I say Tank. Of course, Shakur probably. I don't know, man. I don't want to say outbox him, but you know what I mean. The whole test is when he gets hit with the power, though. You know what I mean? And power means a lot sometimes in that fight. You know what I'm saying? So when that chin get tested, is he gonna be able to withstand it? You know what I'm saying? And you've seen it happen with everybody he's fought. I mean,
Nuke. Hold on. Go in the circle. Nuke. Talk.
You know, we had this talk.
I don't give a damn. We're doing it public now. We got 500 people watching.
Look, this is what I said, right? I like Tank, right? But I like Tank more than Shakur, but I don't think Tank gonna beat him. I think Shakur gonna make it a born fight. He gonna run, shoot that jab. Every time Tank get close, he gonna tie him up. It ain't gonna be the fight you think. He's not gonna say. He don't care about what y'all think. He don't care what the crowd think. He just wanna win. He don't care if everybody say, "Oh, he ran the whole fight." He can be like, "So I won." So he will stick to his game plan. He's not gonna do like Devin Haney do, getting his feelings and try to exchange punches. He's not gonna do that. Yeah, but we just seen somebody with good footwork try to run, which is more athletic.
Shout out to Joey.
And he got that ring cut off on him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Tank is not just a power puncher. But Frank Martin is not no Shakur, bro. Frank Martin is not a Shakur. But Shakur got better footwork. No, Shakur not a way you're getting away. Shakur no ring general. If you're throwing a jab, yeah, but Tank still know how to take a body control when you get away. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way you get away. But getting away is the same thing, and cutting off the ring is the same thing. Obviously, but getting trapped in the corner is super athletic. Getting trapped in the corner is not the same thing. Footwork is not the same thing. Their footwork is totally different. He's not getting trapped in no corner and letting Tank just load up punches on him. So he's not gonna do that. Anybody thought that was gonna happen to Frank? corner. Oh, not in the corner. Everybody thought he was getting knocked out. At the beginning of the fight, everybody thought he was gonna get knocked out. I mean, because he first off, he came in there scared of Tank. He came in there scared of the man. Yeah, you seen him through press conferences and shit. Yeah, I'm not sure he was scared of him, but just like, I don't know. like mad respect, like, oh yeah, like, I mean, I've had somebody do that to me, like, oh, like, just, I don't know, yeah, he's a good fighter, too much respect, like, he didn't care to lose at the end of the day because he's losing to a good fighter. This is that I got from him. I think right now, Tank beats Shakur. Right now. Like I said, when Shakur gets that man strength, you know, and his shit is singing a little bit more, and he could control a little bit more. I think Shakur take it, and I think in the later rounds, I think he'll even fight a game. I think he'll fight 5%. Like I also said this. Hold up, let me clear this up too. I said this. I told Mel this. I said if Tank can still knock him out, because Tank got that power. So if Tank don't knock him out, or if he don't drop him at least twice, he don't win the fight. That's what I say. Well, is that because it depends what they're looking at, what they like. They like the aggression, who's pressing the fight and controlling the pace, or if they like the boxing. You know, the fights always go like that. So, I mean, it depends. If it's about decision, it depends what judges ain't gonna touch him up, bro. I ain't trying to hear that thing about it. Think it's not just his power puncher, but like, nah, man. Take the box. He got fast hands. He's sharp. He can box.
As far as negotiation power is concerned, does Tank need any belts to be able to, or is he gonna be straight A side? Period. Of
course he's gonna be A side. Yeah, A side. Period. Definitely A side.
Now, does it matter if like it's a possible? All right, Tank got one belt. Possibly he might get the Loma belt, right? Shakur gets the other two. Now they do it for undisputed.
Shakur got one. Shakur got one already.
Yeah, I got one. Yeah, but he would probably have to go get the other one.
The WBO. Yeah, he only got to get one more. And take the Loma belt. WBO versus the other Ukrainian.
The other Ukrainian.
Yeah.
So talk to me.
Which he'll definitely win that fight. He's still gonna be A side, bro. You know better than that. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, this is Shakur last fight with Top Rank. You feel me? I mean, if he does that fight, that's just gonna be on PBC, obviously.
What network though? No. Is it on PBC? Or is that a co-promotion?
That's not what with Top Rank. I don't think Shakur even signing with Top Rank.
You think he's not gonna sign?
I think he's gonna do one. You heard Mayweather said he could promise him the winner of Loma and Tank.
But remember he's doing one-off fights.
One-off fights.
So he could still entertain working with Bob.
Yeah, but Bob, you know, Bob don't like to pay, and he likes to do on the back end and shit. Like, I mean,
Theo Bob.
Yeah, Bob always say that.
I think.
Like, oh well, you know, if you're worth that much, then you know.
I think Tank makes it worth it. Doesn't Tank make it worth it?
Yeah, nah, for sure. I just don't think. I don't know. Man, why would Shakur do that? Why would Shakur, especially for Tank, why would he sign with Top Rank? Like instead of going over there, and it's a better chance that he gets like a higher percentage on pay-per-view, because then they don't have to split it with. So you think it would be a better way for him to sign with Mayweather? They said Frank made $10 million. Mayweather either.
Espérate. Wait a minute. That doesn't look like. That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, that's what Mayweather said. Mayweather said he could promise him the fight if the winner of Loma Tank.
Bob is the Godfather.
In an interview saying that Tank told him not to sign with Mayweather. Yeah, that's what he did say. Tank told him that. Tank said told Shakur to sign with Mayweather. Oh yeah, all right. Tank said that. Yeah. I'm not sure. I think he's going with Mayweather. I think he's going with Mayweather. You don't see all the antics. Mayweather been posting him in the story and posted a little video message he did to Tank. And I think it's a gimmick. I think he about to go to Mayweather. And he predicted Shakur to beat him.
Mayweather, huh?
I honestly thought that Tank was gonna fight Shakur next.
No,
I think
that's not happening next. That's definitely not happening next. That's happening last.
Yeah, I think he's trying to save it for last. I see it now, but I thought he was gonna do it next. Cause I thought Loma was gonna try and go get that WBO belt, so that when he does come to negotiations with whoever wins out of Tank is Shakur, or when he comes to negotiations to fight Tank, like he has 2 belts. I think Shakur 3 fights from now. But I think Shakur gonna be 3 fights from now. I think it's gonna be Loma next. Then I think he'll try to fight Isaac Cruz, because you heard what he said at the press conference. Like now he's talking about the Isaac Cruz rematch would be all right. First he said he wasn't trying to beat Rayo, bro. I got Rayo that fight.
Yo, so
I think Isaac Cruz will.
it seems
Isaac Cruz pressure too much for Rayo.
It seems to me that now the Shakur and Devin fight can definitely happen. Now that we know how much is a Haney and Sandor Martin worth now.
You think Devin's going? Listen, Devin could have fought him before.
That could happen. That fight could happen.
Devin's not fighting Shakur.
If Devin wants that fight to happen, it can happen.
Of course, if Devin wants it to happen, yeah.
What's his market value without the WBC though?
Devin gonna try to fight somebody like Isaac Cruz.
Does he? But those guys ain't stupid. Those guys know how much he's worth. I think it would make sense to try a fight with Shakur.
Like I said before, if Subriel would have won, I think it would have been. I mean, he could fight Liam Paro.
Who?
Devin.
He's not getting that fight. He's not with. I don't think him and Eddie are.
I don't think he should keep chasing that rematch from Garcia, man.
Talk to me.
He's not chasing. I think he should keep chasing that rematch, man.
He put it.
Somebody said Devin done. Somebody said Devin done in the chat. You want to take time off and all that, man, because of that fight, man. That's not looking good for him, man. I would have said Devin's done just because the laws, but the way he acting, he done, bro. It's done up for that nigga. Man, I don't think Tank avoided Shakur because he said he's gonna keep running. I think Tank know that that's not gonna be an interesting fight. That's gonna be a fight he's gonna have to entertain, but he got to chase him down. He got to chase him down the whole night. He not standing there getting no clean shots. Like Shakur not going straight punches with that man. Shakur not a fool.
Él no vende. Él no vende.
I think he did that with because of his hand. He just didn't use his left, but I don't think you gotta run to avoid punches, bro. I think, especially is that Tank could close the gap quick. I don't know, bro. Tank is one of the most accurate punches in the game. He ain't sitting in no pocket.
Talk to him.
He ain't sitting in no pocket and trying to slip no Tank punches. That's dead. I'm not sure that he's too afraid of that, bro. Skills is skills, bro. Mayweather has done it. Mayweather did it with Mosey. Mayweather came in that 3rd round, and Mayweather defense is different. Shakur jumped out the pocket. Mayweather used to sit there and shoulder roll and slip a lot of punches shoulder roller. Shakur jumped out the pocket when somebody that really like cracks. For sure, but you say that because Adrien was responsible, but Shakur. No, I'm not. Go back. Go to the Oscar Valdez fight. Go to the Oscar Valdez fight. He was jumping out the pocket too there. Yo, I think he was just slipping back a little bit, bro. That was Keyshawn Davis say he'll fight Tank. Now Keyshawn Davis will stay in the pocket, but he will get knocked out. Keyshawn gets knocked out. Listen, I don't know, bro. Shakur done sparred Booth, and let me tell you something. I ain't trying to say too much, but he made Booth not seem like this freaking extraterrestrial boxer. Like he made him seem like, all right, he's a human. I'm just saying, it's sparring. He sparred Crawford. I haven't seen none of those, but like, shit, he sparred Crawford, bro, and Crawford's cracking. Like, he's sparring dudes that crack, bro. Hold up, we ain't see it. That's like his little brother. We know Crawford ain't turned up on no daggone Shakur. If he turned up on Shakur, we'd have heard about it. He definitely would have knocked Shakur out. We talking about Terrence Crawford. All right, so you think nobody that Shakur has sparred?
Matthew G, thank you for the $5.
I'm saying that Bud ain't going there and turn up on Shakur. Because we both know there's a lot of people that punch, bro. There's a lot of fighters that punch that we don't even know about that. He done sparred and shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand, bro. I understand, but I done heard a couple rumors about Devin getting buckled in the gym and shit like that. And we talking about 4-ounce difference in gloves. 4-ounce difference in gloves too. Bro, I know.
Let me get into this super chat real here, guys. 7B for life. This is what you have to ask. Why does Tank beat people and why does Shakur beat people? Then decide who wins. Mill City in the house. Seaville, baby. Salute. Salute to Seaville. Centerville was good. That's Mill City in the building.
That concept, I don't understand that concept because everybody got a different style. Yeah. You can't do that. I mean, you can hypothetically think about them styles and that style matchup and what they do good and what they do don't do good. I don't know, but I seen Tank run down on Frank Martin, and Frank Martin is punching harder than Shakur up. And if Tank could cut off the corner on him or cut off the ring on him, you know, not caring about them punches, I think he could do it to Shakur at this moment. I think it's gonna be harder. It ain't gonna be that easy. Of course, it's gonna be harder because he's a better fighter, but it's not gonna be too much of a difference. I feel like if Tank wait too long and Shakur gets it growing into a grown man, because bro, I'm 27 years old. That's why I say it. Like a year and a half ago, I didn't feel as nervy as I feel right now. Like I feel like I sit down now and this shit stinging. You feel me? So you know, if he wait like too late to like late 2025 or 2026, I think Shakur then might, you know what I'm saying, have something to throw back that Tank could worry about. Like now is rest. Hold on, so you said, I forgot who said it, but when I brought up Keyshawn, David, you say he knock him out, so you don't think he should entertain the fight? No. I think Tank will knock Keyshawn out. And Tank different. Tank noticed. Tank noticed he should do it just to make Shakur mad. Like, but then everybody will be saying, "Oh, you fought Keyshawn, but you ain't fight Shakur." But I think Keyshawn. That's the thing, man. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, it's Tank." They keep saying, "Oh, you didn't fight nobody, but he's been fighting people." This is what I don't get. Like, so no matter how many people he keeps beating, they're gonna keep saying that.
Talk to me.
That's why they against him. They want him to lose. So that's why the people that say that, they just looking for him to lose.
Talk to me.
If he knocks the car out, they'll be saying, well, he ain't fight Devin Haney. They will always say that. If he knocked Devin Haney out, they would say he was punch drunk from the Ryan Garcia fight.
Damn.
Devin will never fight Tank now.
Damn.
I don't think he would do it. I got a hot take though. I think in the rematch. I think he would.
You think he would?
I think Devin will fight him.
Okay.
Nah, I don't think it'll be good, man. No, I think the Garcia and look, I think Tank can knock him out. I think Tank can knock him out, but I think Devin will fight him.
Do you think that Tank will knock him out, or do you know he'll take?
I know. We don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. I'm betting on knockout.
You betting on that knockout?
I'm betting on a knockout, but
seem like you for sure then.
Yo, listen, right? I got Ryan beating Tank in the rematch.
Ooh.
I'm serious.
Ooh. Let me tell you something.
Don't listen to Coda, y'all. Don't listen to Coda, y'all. He starts stuff. That's it. That's what Coda do. He throws stuff out there to start stuff, y'all. Dead serious. me see your face.
Let me see your face, dog.
Let me see your face.
Say that while you cammed up. Say that. So we know you. So we know you serious.
You let me see your face. I know you serious. Only be always doing that.
He can't. He can't do it. He can't do it. He can't say it with a serious face. He can't do it.
I don't think Garcia beats Tank in a rematch. Yo.
Nunca.
Not at all. Nah, he don't. Look, he ain't turning the camera on.
So what do you say? What are you saying? You saying that Garcia's looking for the payday?
Yeah, he look. I think Tank should just keep going down the line, taking everybody out that he wants to. You know what I mean? For the people who say he ain't fighting nobody, go ahead and fight Shakur, fight Loma, and just keep going. And then if he wants to entertain rematches, then go ahead and entertain the rematch. What's the point of fighting people you already done beat? You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a little bit, then go back to that. You hear what Cal say for the money? Yeah, but at this point, you know what I'm saying? He's going to get paid regardless for every fight he goes. You know what I mean? Hey, you know who Tank should fight, though, for real? That I know he'll knock out? And he'll get a lot of props for? Teofimo Lopez.
Ooh.
I know he knocked him out. He knocked him out. I told Punch that today. I'm like, yo, Tank can knock him out, bro.
Coda's like, I told Punch today.
Yeah, fact. He'll be complaining about how much he get paid and all that, bro. Like, fighters like Jermaine Ortiz, fighters like Sandor Martin, like, those are the type of fighters that people complain about Tank fighting, that level type of fighter. If Tank would have fought them, he would have beat them how he's supposed to beat them. Tio, you haven't done that, bro. Fighting to the level of your competition and all that shit is not it, bro. It's just not it. You're fighting a fighter that has 7 losses right now. If you don't knock him out in under 5, remember Mayweather said that's the fight he wanted to see, T.O. and Tank? Yeah, when they asked that a couple years ago.
They say
he know Tank will beat him. He's thinking just like you. That's a lot of steam right there, and he know Tank beat him.
JB, thank you for the $2. Keyshawn not slick enough to avoid Tank for 8+ rounds.
But who is, bro? I don't think Shakur is either, man. Exactly. Who's a better fight for me? I think, well, not than Shakur. Shakur is like obviously the better defensive fighter, but I think Andy Cruz will give him a hard fight. Like, not right now, but like let him simmer a little bit. You say marinate a little bit. Let him get comfortable in this ring. A little bit more experience, and I think he'll give him a good fight. I don't think it's gonna be as easy as everybody else thinks. Yeah, so who's left for him to fight then? If people think he's gonna knock out Haney, they you know what I mean, he's not gonna, I mean, the Garcia, he already got Garcia. You know what I mean? They think he'll knock out Shakur. So who's left for him to fight? And if he knocks out T.O., Loma, who's left for him to fight? That's it. Loma, then nobody. It's really he gonna have to move. And he beat everybody. Then he beats everybody in their division. Then that's somebody. I mean, once he gets undisputed, like, move up, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's in the elite. I'm not gonna say somebody. I'm in the elite. You know what I mean? Knock T.O. out.
Cruz gotta.
Once you become undisputed, go up and use your mandatory position to fight T.O.
Go. Cruz gotta says Shakur Stevenson will stop Tank late rounds when he cuts off the ring.
These niggas are drunk. What? You said Shakur Stevenson? What the? These niggas are drunk right now. Wednesday night. Shakur stopped Tank, but he ain't stopped Oscar Valdez or none of them other dudes. Not even Thirsty Thursdays, and these niggas is wilding. They gotta go to rehab. Ain't no way. And go get some counseling and therapy and all that. He said stop him though. He ain't say beat him. He said stop him. Man, if you talk about punches, Garcia didn't stop him. Rolly didn't stop him. Pitbull Cruz couldn't stop him. And that was with a broken hand. And he couldn't stop him. So, like, Nah, man, come on. Yeah, he fought the dangerous punches that will probably knock him out.
I'm gonna tap in a new person, Frank. I'm gonna get you right back.
Shakur said he want to see him fight Dennis Santos. I think he knocks Dennis Santos out too. Yeah, he knocks him out. Dennis Santos his IQ is very, 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 very questionable.
Chop Corley. What's up, Chop?
He didn't do a lot of things versus yo man. What's good?
What's going on, champ?
Chilling, my boy. Hey, what's up, Chop? I asked that question about what you think about Tank Mayweather relationship now that Tank is on his own and he blew up and shit. It happens for the most part after promoters, even in the music business, and every time they get put on, things switch. I think somebody compared it to when Mayweather left Bob Arum, but that was a little bit of a different story. He paid his way out. This time, either the contract expired or he'll let it go. But what's your thoughts on that?
It's sometimes you gotta let it go. I mean that was his fighter, and now it's not. I think it's a little petty, but I think it's a little bit more than just this business talk. I'm gonna be real with you. But that's just me. I try to stay away from the big boy talk when it comes down to that. Cause I'll tell you right now, they watching me.
All right, so because they watching you, they definitely not watching me. But I'll tell you this: imagine you building an artist, right? And this happens in any industry ever. You building an artist, right? They make the music, you put the plays happen. They become the artist, they make money on tour. We stay stuck in the back, but we done. It's 50-50, literally up until the point they blew up. Now the other stuff between stopping somebody, growth, and all that other funny business that may or may not happen that I don't know that you may be privy to, that's a little bit different. That you shouldn't do. But Mayweather actually paid his way out and said, yo, how much? $750? Here. This situation didn't happen like that. And nobody knew. And listen, I'll send you the receipts. I bank Tank over everybody, and my money in Vegas is, you know what I'm saying? I put money on Tank. But you look up that 12-0 knockout, who was putting his face out there, who was really doing the promotion, the money, the marketing. That got to be paid back. And it's not 1 for 1, 1 for 2, 1.3 recoup. That's all I'm trying to say, But if they did do that extra stuff, then yeah, that, you got to be dead in the water. You know what I'm saying?
Can y'all chime in?
Yeah. Let me listen. I'll say that. You know how much money he made off things? Listen, I understand what you're saying because I don't like the like disloyalty. I don't like the betrayal, shit like that. But it's not only Tank that talks about the shit that Mayweather be doing and how he be using people. He made a whole lot of money off Tank, bro, and he didn't just leave or violate his contract or nothing. The contract ended, bro. Why his last fight he made him fight Brody? I'll respond to the first part. I'll respond to the first part you said. When you said he made we don't know unless you know. We don't know how much he made off Tank. What we do know is how much. Wait, hold on. How much he risked. When these promoters put their money out there, they're risking their money, right, based on certain metrics. So what we do know is what they risked. I don't know how much they make. Back then, we used to know pay-per-view numbers, guaranteed, and everything else. Now everything is a secret. Now everything is fluffed up. So to answer your first one, I don't know how much he made off him, but we do know how much it costs to put an event together. So sorry, at that point, why are you a promoter then? If you're going to question that, if you're going to be like that and have that type of energy, then why are you a promoter then? I mean, that's the whole point of promoting. That's the whole point of wait. So the second thing, why are we a promoter is because you can't find opportunities to have that superstar, which is a Tank Davis. Even in Sony, even in Atlantic, even in Warner, the reason why you have multiple artists is so that you get that one artist that becomes a superstar that makes it all worth it. Next. All right, so you're telling me that Tank should have never left Mayweather Promotions and not exploded into the star that he is today? Look at.
Nah, he didn't say that.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's not like he violated his contract or nothing, bro. He ain't doing nothing that he said that Mayweather was like
you're talking upon his contract was up versus Mayweather's was probably what released. He paid to be released.
He paid to be released, correct? Yeah. I mean, what Tank is supposed.
Which is what under contract still.
I'm sorry, he could. No. My question was how you felt about that. Whether he stays with him or resigns, whatever. That's cool. Those are contracts, right? We can't say that. What I'm trying to say is how do you? I was asking your personal opinion. What happened is happening. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the I wouldn't know the numbers to feel bad for Floyd if his investment went to shit. You know what I'm saying? But in the same time, I'm with Coda. He definitely made some money. That fight with Ryan Garcia, he was a part of it.
No, he went with Ryan Garcia fight.
Yeah, bro. Why was he there?
He was there to support, but he left before the Ryan Garcia. He was down before Ryan Garcia. Don't be saying
nah.
You can see his mind. You can see his mind.
Nah, I mean,
you said it that way. I'm saying he wasn't under TMT.
I even heard Leonard Ellaby talking about they already had rights and stuff to that fight as well, and stuff that was like contracted. Like that fight was supposed to happen, just the date and the venues and stuff like that they weren't set.
Correct. No, I mean I think Floyd still has his technical. He fought Hector Garcia before that though.
Yeah, and
Hector Garcia before after Rody.
Yeah, and I remember that, and that was what his first fight out of contract.
Yeah. Then he fought Ryan.
Right.
Then he fought Ryan.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're promoting something for such a long time. You set that up. That was.
At the end of the day, like whatever is going on, obviously Tank don't seem to me like a disloyal ass dude. You understand? So at the end of the day, the shit that he be saying about Mayweather and he don't like the shit that he don't say, that you could tell that he just don't want to stay out. Like obviously they're having personal issues, which we don't know, and even if I did, I wouldn't want to get into it. And it as grown men, if they're not getting along, and he feels like somebody's in his way of his ultimate success, then by all means, brother, do your thing. Like do what you gotta do for you. Hold up, Coda. You said now. Let me ask you this: doing something with your man's daughter. Doing something with your man's daughter and his old girl is not disloyal. That's not disloyal though. Hey, yo, bro. Well, how old was Tank when he was supposedly cracking his daughter? And that's aside from business, bro. Yeah. How old was Tank when he was cracking his daughter? Like how we've seen Tank grow up, bro. I don't like talking about that kind of stuff. The reason why I asked you that question was because when they interviewed Kenny and Calvin, right? And I donated to that busting, and that's a whole separate question about when you build up a talent, should you have a GoFundMe account for a nonprofit, knowing you have the number one fighter? That's something that I want to ask Calvin, like myself. Like the thing is only $60,000, even if you break up the 10% fee. I just want somebody to ask him that who knows him personally, because then it's gonna be, is Tank entitled to pay? I'm like, listen, they've been with you since 7 years old. I should never see a GoFundMe account for your coach. That's just one of my personal things. You see what I'm saying? But then again, if I win $25,000 off of you, shouldn't I donate 10% to the cause? Since like if we think about it back like that, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody could throw it back at you. So when Kenny stated, "Leave that man alone," because I just saw an interview when he's like, "Listen, we respect Floyd, we love Floyd. Hopefully they can talk back, but there is personal stuff. I'm not in their circle that I think is jeopardizing them going back together. But then you see something about whether they should fight or not. That exhibition will be interesting."
It is. That's why I asked that question, because it's like you got a guy that's bigger, you know what I'm saying, versus a guy that's probably naturally smaller that happens to pack a super punch that I don't know if Mayweather is ready for something like that, but.
Man, don't you think that hurt either one of them though? Whoever lose is gonna hurt them. It's gonna hurt their reputation bad. I don't think so. I think
it's an exhibition, right? It's an exhibition, so.
But we know Mayweather can take a punch, right? My thing is this: we've never seen Mayweather again.
Today, take a punch like that.
He usually can take a punch.
Today, take a punch like that.
We don't. Listen. When you usually can take a punch, right? Used to. Corley. We can name everybody. I think Mayweather's head will hit the canvas if he gets hit by Tank. That's just me. That's just me. Because when he got hit by Mosley, there is no stopping Tank after that. If he sees that, and I think that he's way more patient than Mosley. So I'm betting that I will bet that he will not care that Mayweather out. But they not fight with 8 ounce. They won't fight with 8 ounce gloves though either. Exhibition, they don't fight with 8 ounce. Yeah, you put him with 16 ounce gloves. I think because of all the talk and that personal stuff, I don't think it's going to be too much. Unless there's a clause in there. If there's a clause in there, then it's different. I think that it's just, we'll see the boxing ability of Tank. That'll be interesting.
But
they knock each other out.
But you're 100% though. That's an exhibition that's worth watching.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna say something that probably nobody going might be 2 million views. Floyd wins that fight. So what? I still think Floyd wins that fight. Who? Hey, my DM, Mateo MGMC. We could bet that line in Mill City take the ball. It's not. I don't think it's ever gonna happen, but I still think Floyd wins that fight. Nah, I don't think Floyd win right now. Not right now. I think he do. Have you been watching his exhibitions? No?
If Floyd's admitting that Devin's getting the okay with him, imagine what Tank's gonna do.
Time out. That was right when he got off jail. That's right when he got off jail, bro. And that was. That's a
younger Floyd.
After that, and when they sparred after that, Floyd was Floyd. I think if there's no knockout involved, a chess match, then you have a point in regards to who wins because of just the skill IQ and boxing ability, right? But that's when we will see the best Tank, though. I want to see that version of Tank that we haven't seen yet, which is strictly IQ to IQ. So Tank wasn't struggling with Mario Barrios? Huh? He wasn't struggling with Mario Barrios? We'll go inside. I'm going to show you my Bank of America receipt. Listen. No, because that don't matter. We know the outcome. We know the outcome. But if it wasn't for Mayweather coming into the corner saying, yo, you got on the undercard, on the unofficial, you know what I'm saying? Tank probably would have just cruised to a loss. You know what I'm saying? And he came out at will and he did his thing. He got to go in there and tell him that. But he was struggling though, and we talking about Barrios compared to Floyd Mayweather. No, we're talking about the reason why this is how. That's different. That's different type of offense though. Mayweather got better defense, 10 times better defense. What offense? So Mario Barrios got better offense than Floyd. We not saying we saying Mayweather's a counter.
Today, Mario Barrios probably got better offense.
Yo, that's wild.
It's today. It's today.
Mario Barrios fight different though, Coda. Like
You're talking about offense. I'm not talking about skills. I'm talking about offense. Just the offense attack alone. He's a younger kid. He's a sharper kid.
No. I think y'all are drunk too. I think y'all all three need to go to rehab as well.
No, you think it? Yo, when's up? You seen the last 3 exhibitions of Floyd, bro?
Floyd be 70 years old. They'd be like, Floyd could be there by. He'd be 70. Nah, hell no. He can come in there with a cane. He come in with a cane. They gonna say he can still beat everybody. Bro, y'all talking about Mike Tyson being 58 and being Jake Paul that's 27 years old. Who said that? I don't know what's gonna happen in that fight. That's gonna be crazy. So now Jake Paul beats Mike Tyson. I never said who's gonna win. I don't know who's gonna win that. Hey Mill, who you got? I got Tyson by KO on that one. Yo, Mayweather.
Tyson on a KO.
Bro, he trains twice a day, bro. Still to this day, he ain't even fighting or nothing, bro. Still to this day, he don't got to do none of that. Listen, versus McGregor, he barely trained. He trained like he does every day, twice a day. He ain't have no extra hard camp or nothing. McGregor, it was his last. McGregor's what? And he had the best the best. Yeah, but Tank is special though. There's a difference. Mayweather 46 years old, man. No, Tank is special. Y'all know that. I understand that Tank is special. I understand that. But he's also 5'5", and he's also 67. Wait. Let me ask you a question. Tank knocked McGregor out. Yeah, he is knocking him out. Floyd, whoever's betting Floyd, and we bet Floyd all my career. The only one I didn't bet Floyd on was Canelo, because at that point I really thought that was a good fight. Yeah, so see, that's why I know you're drunk. Wait, how am I drunk? Hold on a second. How am I drunk when Canelo has a chin that nobody can knock him out, and he's contested? That was my hesitation. Yo, Miguel Cotto's younger brother had that man wobbling. He lucky the round was ended. He lucky. That's a fact. He lucky the round was ended. Did he knock him down? Nah, no. But he had him wobbling. But it don't even matter, because at that time Floyd wasn't even that type of fighter. Floyd been not a KO artist by that time. Correct. So this is what I was trying to say. So my point was, when Tank lets Floyd hit him, then what? Because that's what's gonna happen. When Tank lets Floyd hit him. Yes. You're telling me that Floyd is dumb enough to just stand there and commit to those punches like that? Oh, he's never gonna throw a punch? He's only gonna be countered? Nah, but you don't gotta commit to where you could get countered easily. You're talking about the smartest fighter that ever stepped in the ring. Yeah. When Tank walks him down, what is he gonna do? That's good. He's gonna get cornered like Frank. No, he's not gonna get cornered. That was being funny. I'm saying when he walks him down, because we know what I'm talking about. We're talking about the most defensive fighter in the world. When Tank walks him down, right, knowing what he's about to do, then what? All right, well, we gotta see. Do you know what they tell a kid when they first?
I know what he's gonna do. Clinch.
All right, well, that's what that league is made. Okay, look, and then when they clinch, what happens? It's just like what happens. Hey, look, it's just like when they tell a kid they first time fun. Remember, they come back this time. No punches come back at you this time. Yeah.
He's too old right now.
Yeah, when he clinches, then what? That's what's gonna happen. When Gotti was coming at him, that this dude stopped the fight.
Yeah, you said Gotti.
And Gotti came at him and you talk about 15 years? Come on, 15 years ago?
Shit, 15 years ago I was boxing.
That was 20 years ago. That was 2004. No, I'm talking. That was 20 years ago. Gotti the third or whatever the fuck. Oh, he's talking about
the exhibition. That shit look bad too.
Yo, bro, I'm not comparing that man to Tank, but listen to what I'm saying. He cracked. He touched him up, and the man buckled. So if you gonna say, I don't know what you trying to say. If you trying to say that he don't got no offense, I don't know what you trying to say. If his defense is now not up to.
I don't know the Gotti guy. I know Tank though.
Hey, somebody said Floyd would check hook him like he did Ricky Hatton. That was 13 years ago. He was 13 years ago. I'm talking about. No. The chat said that. Oh yeah. That was he was 33 years old then. It was 13 years ago. I don't think he gets knocked out. Look, the exhibition will be good if there's a no knockout clause. That's corny. They'll be dancing. They'll be like those fucking beautiful horses, bro. Prancing and shit in that damn thing. I ain't gonna lie. Floyd will fuck around and make sign like Jake Paul did. Like the longer the fight goes on, the more you get paid. That's what Jake did to Mike Tyson. That's what Jake did to Mike Tyson. Nah, I don't know. I think I got Floyd still. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I think you should. So, Keyshawn, you can write this down, man. I'm gonna keep up with you. Keyshawn by knockout, Loma by decision, Shakur by knockout, Haney by knockout, Tio by knockout. All of them by knockout besides Loma. That's it. What?
So everybody gets knocked out at lightweight by Tank besides Loma?
Everybody he beats by knockout
besides Loma.
I think if anything, it's besides Shakur. Oh, he fucking Shakur. I mean, Shakur run like Nook said. Shakur don't care to give y'all bro. He said Loma getting led, bro, and he liked it. In about 2 months, I get my publicist. Do you know? Hey, do you know Tank have a longer reach than Loma? Who has a longer reach? Who has a longer reach, Lomachenko or Tank Davis?
Tank.
Why you say something, Mel? I'm asking him.
Oh, my bad.
I knew you knew. So how is Loma going to hit this man without getting hit? You think he's going to hit him all another? Hold on. I said Tank wins that fight. I say he just doesn't knock him out.
Yeah, he did say that.
That's what he's trying to say.
He said decision.
That's what he's trying to say, though. Like, how is
He
Tank
said everybody.
He's not going to get hit. He's going to get hit, bro. I did not say he was going to get hit. So, bro, he got sat down by Linares, bro.
No, but that's the styles make fights regardless of the fact. So you thinking that Loma's too crafty?
They both southpaws. They both gonna be pivoting each other.
Bro, they're all southpaws.
Yeah. So I think I'm talking both of them southpaws. Are what I'm saying. That he's gonna get hit, man. Loma gonna get hit. I never said he's not gonna get hit. Loma's gonna get hit and Tank's gonna get hit. But you think that Loma can't get Loma got set down before. We seen Loma get dropped before. Yeah.
It's what you do. It's what you do, though. It's what you do after that.
And in those almost 5
Yeah, but to be honest with you, don't you want to see that in a fighter in reality? Like, we haven't even seen Shakur get sat down. We don't even know what he's going to do when he gets up.
Correct. We ain't seen Tank get sat down.
We don't. That's true. That is true.
We can't blame him for their chin.
But I could say that Tank got a hell of a chin, though.
Because he got back he's retardado for real. Bro, when you hit him, I get scared. How about that? Yo, I'm not. You hit him in the face. Come on, dog. Y'all niggas is drunk. This is going on here. I'm the only sober one. For Shakur? Huh? What about Shakur? Shakur gets slept. I'm talking about he don't even get up. I'm saying like that. I don't know. I ain't seen that happen yet. But I seen Loma get set down. I seen that. Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm not saying that he doesn't knock him down. I'm saying he just wins by decision just because. Bro, if he drops Loma, it's over. Nah. We talking about the best finisher in the game. Yeah. But I gotta put what I'm putting for Loma is those highly anticipated amateur rounds that he put in. He put in that work. Them things are they're what's it? The talent, like you could almost tell when Loma's about to pull up with his little moving to the side, like on the weak side, his little pivot to the side on the weak side, like and then he goes inside twice, whatever, right before he shoots. That shit's almost like telegraphed now. You almost know when Loma's about to attack.
It's gonna be dark.
I know, I can see it.
It's gonna be dark for Loma in the championship rounds for sure. He starts slow, picks up at the end.
And both of them do. Does it get to the end? Yikes. If it does, I win by decision. What I don't want is a KO. You know what I'm saying? That would be that's the only thing. That could happen too.
He has the education to stay alive. That's for sure.
That's the thing.
But does he have the durability to stay in there? That's the question. Because we all know that Tank can really fight. So it's an interesting fight. I can't wait. I hope it's next.
If it's okay, also if it's not next or the next after, then I don't want to see it because now you're talking about an older Loma. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. Now you're going into Triple G territory for me. It's within the next two fights.
It seems to me that Tank's gonna be fighting like southpaws, and he's gonna get probably the rematch with Ryan. Seems like he's gonna get that rematch with Pitbull Cruz as well. Loma seems like he's definitely probably next. Honestly, I feel like he's really gonna be next for some weird reason. And if not,
what do you mean for weird reason? You be on the phone with these people, bro. Talk about
for some weird reason, I feel like they're gonna be that it's gonna be next, and he's gonna have to get some southpaw work as well for Frank. But I think that Loma is a great testament to what's next for Shakur, because the style, the craftiness.
I'm trying to figure it out. Y'all wanted to drink some milk and bread? Y'all stupid, bro. Yo, listen, I don't know. I got Tate under 6 versus Loma, and I got Ryan beating Tate in the rematch. Huh? You heard me. You heard. Tank is my favorite fighter, bro. How?
How? How?
I got Ryan beating Tank in the rematch. If Ryan doesn't outgrow 140 like massively and then Tank drains him again to 140.
Okay, my question to you is why? Why?
Yeah. Because we seen him how big he was at 143 pounds, and I'm sure he could lose those other 3 pounds. I honestly think, aside from Devin Haney needing that fight for the money and star status, I think that honestly, this is my personal opinion. I think that Mayweather also told him to do that, to play game, knowing that he's gonna rematch Tank, to play mind game with the weight, trying to tell Tank, like, all right, well, I'm drained. I can't.
Ryan can jump in the ring with the rematch shirt on right now at the weight that Tank is at, and he knocks him out.
I don't think that Ryan will train that 140 at this moment right now. But like I said, by the time that if it's a couple years from now, and he overgrew the weight and he really can't make 140 and he send them, we gonna see that fight. But say that fight happens next at 140, it's gonna be a problem for Tank. It won't be Ryan number 1. It won't be that.
Well, you think he'll be able to be more durable?
I mean, for Devin, he came in.
Like, what are you banking the win for Ryan? Like, how does he get that win from what he just did?
He's much stronger and much bigger. Like, and just smarter now. He gained knowledge off the Tank fight, and he gained knowledge off the Devin Haney fight. And now he got a trainer in Derrick James that's going to give him a great game plan. I understand what I'm going to say. I already know. Watch.
You know, right? You know what I'm going to say, right? Right?
I understand exactly.
How you come from that Ryan that don't do that to that?
It's working.
Yo, you're the only.
Hold on. You think Ryan can take another punch from Tank?
At what, like I said, at 140, we seen the difference. We seen the pictures. No, because it matters, bro. That
okay. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Pictures of Ryan when he fought Tank, and then of Ryan when he fought Devin.
Okay, I'll give it to you. How much you think Ryan weighs right now?
I'm gonna tell you right now that Tank is gonna put another rehydration clause on him. It's gonna happen.
How much you think Ryan weighs right now?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I ain't getting that man light.
Like 175, 180 right now?
Probably 165.
Right now, he could come in that weight in the ring with Tank weighing in right now, and he will knock Ryan out.
I mean, that's hypothetical, though.
You hold on. You got bodies, you got chin, you got all that Ryan does not have.
What you mean, huh? Ryan done got up from that punch that anybody would have been slept with.
The first one?
Say not. And he was dehydrated.
You talking about the first one he got hit in the face with?
The second round.
The second round.
Mm.
Shit, I mean, anybody would have slept to that. We just seen Frank Warren get hit from some shit.
No.
He couldn't get up.
Hit with an uppercut. Hold on. That was
he got hit with an uppercut.
That wasn't an uppercut.
That him was a straight left.
Hold on. He got hit with an uppercut, right? The finisher was a crossover left, right? Right? So when he hit Ryan with, right? I was in the fight. I was there. I was at the arena. I was there. Right? So if he gets in the ring right now, nothing changes. Those ribs are still available. That chin is still available.
All right, but he's not as stupid and not as thirsty to jump in like that. Especially after.
But he didn't show that yet. He didn't show that yet.
Yeah, well, because he's fighting Devin Haney. He don't got nothing to be scared of. There's no fire.
He didn't finish him.
Yeah, you mixing those two. Bro, he was fired in the. That's why I said.
Estaba perdido, bro. Estaba perdido.
Whereas Tank in the 6th round, he wasn't even tired. I think he won.
To be real, when you knock somebody down 3 times, you shouldn't even be that confused.
Correct.
When you knock somebody down on the ground 3 times like that, you shouldn't even be that confused on trying to get him down. You should still be. Your mentality should still be to break him down. It wasn't that.
He wasn't even in fight shape, bro. Ryan was not even in fight shape. He was tired in the 1st round after the first flurry. He was breathing from his mouth. That's why the next 4 rounds, he ain't do nothing. Round 2, 3, 4, 5, he ain't do shit. That's why Devin won those rounds. Not because I think what you said in the beginning is real. I think when you said that you're a huge Tank fan, I think you should stay that way because you literally are saying that a professional boxer wasn't in shape coming to a championship fight. Like, yo, bro, you're talking about Ryan. Listen, shape is not getting tired in the 1st round after the first flurry that you throw. This is a known fact that Ryan was tired in that 1st round, bro. That's shape to you? That's shape to you. Come on, brother. Like, and it's Devin Haney. You ain't scared about nothing that's coming back. There is no fireworks coming back. Them little squeaky. I was squeaking my dog's toy every time he punched. I swear I was. All right. Hey, I mean, listen, we take gentlemen's bet. Tank would knock Ryan out, KO finish him this time. Tank would knock out Haney's. Like I said, it depends the timing, you know what I'm saying, and how dehydrated Ryan will be. Because, again, if he's dehydrated again and he outgrows that division as well, and Tank makes him come down and then have a dehydration cause, it's going to be the same fight, obviously. Tank versus Crawford. Come on, bro. That's a little too much. That man's smart. No. I mean, Tank always got to punch his. And he's smart. But Crawford's Canelo Crawford.
I don't like the fight. I don't like the fight for Crawford.
I'll say this, and this is where you may think I'm left. I think Canelo knocks out Crawford. Nah, he can.
I didn't say. I don't think it's left.
I've seen
if anyone's gonna knock out anybody, it's gonna be Canelo knocking him. I think if Crawford would win, he would win by a decision.
Yeah, he ain't knocking Canelo out. It's not happening. I mean, but then again, you know, the superpowers. You don't want to shut up. I'm gonna shut up. I think Bud. If he goes up to 147, it's gonna be different. How much you think he'll balloon up to? Tank, I think he beats Keith Thurman. Who are you talking about, Tank? Yeah, Tank. I think he beats Keith Thurman.
I know Keith. I mean, I know that Tank's gonna go up to 47 eventually to grab something, but I don't think he's gonna stay there. I think he'll come back down.
And I wish. I mean, I think Crawford deserves that kind of money. To be honest, that's how I feel in his career. I think he's entitled to that fight. Boots right now, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. He is avoiding that fight. He's fighting a Boots right now. Listen, his big thing was, I want big money fights. It wasn't legacy. I want big money fights. And he's fighting a man right now that ain't none of us know. I ain't trying to hear none of that, bro. Boots is a way bigger fight than that.
But the guy that's paying him is called Turkey Al-Sheikh, and I'm pretty.
He'd be getting paid by Turkey Al-Sheikh as well if he was fighting Boots. Turkey Al-Sheikh wants to make that fight.
Yeah, I think that we're gonna get that fight.
In my opinion, Boots the best fighter in the world. Ain't nobody really.
If he puts up that bread, if he brings the bag, they both gonna get it. Everyone's gonna eat.
Yeah, but Crawford in his mind, he's gonna think, I could make this bread fighting somebody else and not lose. I don't know. Shit, if Crawford gets into it with Boots, as he should, because it's like sort of kind of the veteran giving, you know, the up and comer, you know, a chance, passing the torch sort of kind of fight, as he should fight him. If he get in there, I'll give him mad respect. But Boots is gonna make that an easier fight than anybody think, bro. It might be easy. I'm trying to tell you. It Mel, pleasure meeting you, man. I appreciate you having me on. You have my full predictions already. Besides Loma, I'm gonna hit you in the chat with that. I have a deck that just got released for that Canelo fight. I mean, that Mayweather and Gotti fight that we were in charge of. I think you'd be interested in seeing that. All right. Hit you up, bro. Nice meeting you.
You too, bro.
All right, my guy. Hey, thanks for that.
Appreciate you guys, both of you. I'm about to sign up as well.
Likewise.
You already know. Thank you.
Yo, Beansy, God bless, bro.
As well, brother. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the interview and the show. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed to the channel. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all. And I want to say God bless to everybody. And we'll be back with another one tomorrow, all right? Blessings.